Now, I bang on a lot about engaging audiences. I make no apology for that. And I love, interactivity in all our presentations and event sessions, whether it's the fabulous technological stuff that can be implemented these days or just simple tips and tricks that speakers can employ to really, make their presentations a lot more fun and involve their audiences. But I hold my hands up. I am not oblivious to the fact that in our battle to make things, more engaging, we could be missing the trick with some of our audiences because certain types of attendee do not want interactive events. There are some industries and some groups of people that just want to watch passively. They don't want to call in. They don't want to do all those sort of things. For example, extroverts might love the social media walls and the live networking and the opportunity to ask questions in breakout sessions, but it can really put some introverts off, and they would just be really happy with great educational content, lots of breaks, and a really good variety of presenters rather than all singing, all dancing, interactive technology that we could employ. And of course, it's really important that we don't forget the neurodivergent community, who are newcomers to most people's considerations, which they should not be and certainly shouldn't be going forward. Inclusivity, to me anyway, is about being really intentional and thinking of everybody. And to be honest, we are all actually going to benefit from considering the full range of learning preferences, the full range of needs, and the different personalities of our audiences. Sometimes it is just the simplest of things that can really help be inclusive. For example, giving more space to allow attendees to escape to just less stimulating areas at an event, to give people a sensory break from all the noise and the chaos and all the stuff going on, just some time outside in greenery, in grass, in fresh air, the kind of stuff that I mentioned before about even putting more breaks into your agenda and including smaller breakout sessions is actually being inclusive. And there are, of course, some really great resources out there and real experts in implementing neuro-inclusive design, and definitely talk to them, get their advice. But I know it's things as simple as lighting and smell and colour. All these things can really play a really effective part. My top tip, though, is always going to be get your attendees to share their actual needs with you. I mean, we already do this with questions before events, don't we, about menus and basic accessibility. So just asking people about their sensory needs, that's just another few questions to ask. And we want to be including people in conversation before, during and after events anyway. That again helps with helping people feel involved and included. And I read this idea about using polls and other pre-event comms I just mentioned there, but using those to get your attendees as well, to identify their learning styles before the event and then sharing that back with you. I mean, talk about great data to inform your event planning and get your events right for all your attendees.